Hallo, heute sehen wir uns 130 Vokabeln mit Beispielsätzen und britische und amerikanische Aussprache aus unserem Lingama-Englisch-Trainer an. Es sind die beiden Lernsätze 3 und 4 unter der Rubrik B2 Mittelstufe 2. QR-Code und Link zu der App gibt es hier bzw. in der Beschreibung. Nebenbei bemerkt findet ihr in der App auch Lernartikel mit den entsprechend wichtigsten Vokabeln. Los geht's mit dem Video, Abo und Like nicht vergessen. Viel Spaß!
Supply.
Supply.
Vorrat.
While he was ill in bed, we made sure he had a supply of books and DVDs.
While he was ill in bed, we made sure he had a supply of books and DVDs.
Während er krank im Bett lag, haben wir dafür gesorgt, dass er einen Vorrat an Büchern und DVDs hatte.
To revise.
To revise.
Lernen, wiederholen.
I need to revise for my maths test.
I need to revise for my maths test.
Ich muss für meinen Mathe-Test üben.
Unfair.
Unfair.
Ungerecht, unfair.
It's unfair that he gets paid more than me.
It's unfair that he gets paid more than me.
Es ist ungerecht, dass er mehr Geld bekommt als ich.
Lie detector.
Lie detector.
Lügendetektor.
He was asked to take a lie detector test.
He was asked to take a lie detector test.
Er wurde aufgefordert, einen Lügendetektortest zu machen.
Budget.
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 We have a budget of $100 a week for food.
We have a budget of $100 a week for food.
Wir haben ein Budget von $100 pro Woche für Lebensmittel.
Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Tierwelt.
We must protect the wildlife.
We must protect the wildlife.
Wir müssen die Wildtiere schützen.
To get caught.
To get caught.
Erwischt werden.
She got caught taking the money from his wallet.
She got caught taking the money from his wallet.
Sie wurde dabei erwischt, wie sie das Geld aus seiner Brieftasche nahm.
To label.
To label.
Beschriften.
She labeled the diagram clearly.
She labeled the diagram clearly.
Sie beschriftete das Diagramm deutlich.
Psychological.
Psychological.
Psychologisch.
Psychological problems.
Psychological problems.
Psychologische Probleme.
Accommodation.
Accommodation.
Unterbringung.
The price includes flights and hotel accommodation.
The price includes flights and hotel accommodation.
Im Preis enthalten sind Flüge und Hotelunterkunft.
To stare.
To stare.
Starren, anstarren.
She stared at me in horror.
She stared at me in horror.
Sie starrte mich entsetzt an.
To provide.
To provide.
Bereitstellen.
Tea and biscuits will be provided.
Tea and biscuits will be provided.
Für Tee und Kekse wird gesorgt.
Weightlifter.
Weightlifter.
Gewichtheber.
My dad was a weightlifter and won lots of competitions.
My dad was a weightlifter and won lots of competitions.
Mein Vater war Gewichtheber und hat viele Wettbewerbe gewonnen.
Talking point.
Talking point.
Großes Thema.
His resignation was the talking point at the office.
His resignation was the talking point at the office.
Sein Rücktritt war das Gesprächsthema im Büro.
Sudden.
Sudden.
Plötzlich.
A sudden change in the weather.
A sudden change in the weather.
Ein plötzlicher Wetterumschwung.
Ambassador.
Ambassador.
Botschafter, Botschafterin.
Several celebrities are goodwill ambassadors from the charity to poor countries in Africa.
Several celebrities are goodwill ambassadors from the charity to poor countries in Africa.
Mehrere prominente Persönlichkeiten sind Botschafter der Wohltätigkeitsorganisation für arme Länder in Afrika.
To estimate.
To estimate.
Schätzen.
We estimate that 75% of our customers are teenagers.
We estimate that 75% of our customers are teenagers.
Wir schätzen, dass 75% unserer Kunden Teenager sind.
To ban.
To ban.
Verbieten.
Smoking is banned inside the building.
Smoking is banned inside the building.
Das Rauchen ist innerhalb des Gebäudes verboten.
Audition.
Audition.
Vorsprechen, vorspielen.
I have an audition tomorrow for a role in Annie.
I have an audition tomorrow for a role in Annie.
Ich habe morgen ein Vorsprechen für eine Rolle in Annie.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Lebensstil.
Regular exercise is part of a healthy lifestyle.
Regular exercise is part of a healthy lifestyle.
Regelmäßige Bewegung ist Teil einer gesunden Lebensweise.
Epic.
Epic.
Episch, monumental.
An epic journey.
An epic journey.
Eine epische Reise.
Division.
Division.
Abteilung, Sparte, Division.
Manchester City were in the first division.
Manchester City were in the first division.
Manchester City befand sich in der ersten Liga.
Findings.
Findings.
Feststellung, Befund, Erkenntnis.
They reported their findings to the health minister.
They reported their findings to the health minister.
Sie berichteten dem Gesundheitsminister über ihre Ergebnisse.
Adulthood.
Adulthood.
Erwachsenenalter.
Children who had the disease often did not reach adulthood.
Children who had the disease often did not reach adulthood.
Kinder, die diese Krankheit hatten, erreichten oft nicht das Erwachsenenalter.
Barcode.
Barcode.
Strichcode.
She scanned the barcode at the checkout.
She scanned the barcode at the checkout.
Sie scannte den Strichcode an der Kasse.
Senior.
Senior.
Älter.
The senior students don't have to wear school uniform.
The senior students don't have to wear school uniform.
Die älteren Schüler müssen keine Schuluniform tragen.
To apply.
To apply.
Betreffen, anwenden auf.
This rule applies to both girls and boys.
This rule applies to both girls and boys.
Diese Regel gilt sowohl für Mädchen als auch für Jungen.
Sentence.
Sentence.
Strafe.
She received an 8-year prison sentence.
She received an 8-year prison sentence.
Sie wurde zu einer 8-jährigen Haftstrafe verurteilt.
According to.
According to.
Entsprechend, gemäß.
According to our records, she hasn't paid her bill.
According to our records, she hasn't paid her bill.
Unseren Unterlagen zufolge hat sie ihre Rechnung nicht bezahlt.
Fossil fuel.
Fossil fuel.
Fossiler Brennstoff.
We need to find alternatives to fossil fuels.
We need to find alternatives to fossil fuels.
Wir müssen Alternativen zu fossilen Brennstoffen finden.
Bacteria.
Bacteria.
Bakterien.
This cleaning product kills bacteria.
This cleaning product kills bacteria.
Dieses Reinigungsmittel tötet Bakterien ab.
To fight.
To fight.
Kämpfen.
They fought in a long and difficult war.
They fought in a long and difficult war.
Sie kämpften in einem langen und schwierigen Krieg.
To fight off.
To fight off.
Abwenden. gg.etw. Ankämpfen.
She managed to fight off her illness.
She managed to fight off her illness.
Es gelang ihr, ihre Krankheit zu besiegen.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nicht mehr.
Nick doesn't live here anymore.
Nick doesn't live here anymore.
Nick wohnt nicht mehr hier.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
Enttäuschend.
It's disappointing that the parade was cancelled because of the weather.
It's disappointing that the parade was cancelled because of the weather.
Es ist enttäuschend, dass die Parade wegen des Wetters abgesagt wurde.
Arrogant.
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 An arrogant, selfish man.
An arrogant, selfish man.
Ein arroganter, egoistischer Mann.
Tropical.
Tropical.
Tropisch.
Tropical rainforests.
Tropical rainforests.
Tropische Regenwälder.
Limited.
Limited.
Begrenzt.
This offer is only available for a limited time.
This offer is only available for a limited time.
Dieses Angebot ist nur für eine begrenzte Zeit verfügbar.
To get ahead.
To get ahead.
Vorankommen, weiterkommen.
He got ahead through hard work and determination.
He got ahead through hard work and determination.
Er kam durch harte Arbeit und Entschlossenheit voran.
Come back to life.
Come back to life.
Wieder zum Leben erwachen.
The garden came alive again after the long winter.
The garden came alive again after the long winter.
Der Garten wurde nach dem langen Winter wieder lebendig.
To bother.
To bother.
Sich bemühen.
He didn't bother to lock the door.
He didn't bother to lock the door.
Er machte sich nicht die Mühe, die Tür zu verschließen.
Muggle.
Mogul.
Mogul.
A movie mogul.
A movie mogul.
Ein Filmmogul.
Zebra.
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 I'd love to see zebra in the African savannah.
I'd love to see zebra in the African savanna.
Ich würde gerne Zebras in der afrikanischen Savanne sehen.
Mass media.
Mass media.
Massenmedien.
The crime received heavy coverage in the mass media.
The crime received heavy coverage in the mass media.
Das Verbrechen wurde in den Massenmedien ausführlich behandelt.
To focus.
To focus.
Sich konzentrieren.
In his speech he focused on the economy.
In his speech he focused on the economy.
In seiner Rede konzentrierte er sich auf die Wirtschaft.
To look back.
To look back.
Zurückblicken.
In his book, he looks back at his political career.
In his book, he looks back at his political career.
In seinem Buch blickt er auf seine politische Karriere zurück.
Effectively.
Effectively.
Effektiv.
She controlled the class very effectively.
She controlled the class very effectively.
Sie kontrollierte die Klasse sehr effektiv.
Bar.
Bar.
Riegel, Schokolade, Stück, Seife.
A chocolate bar.
A chocolate bar.
Eine Tafel Schokolade.
To broadcast.
To broadcast.
Senden, ausstrahlen.
The program was broadcast on the radio.
The program was broadcast on the radio.
Das Programm wurde im Radio ausgestrahlt.
Temptation.
Temptation.
Versuchung.
I had to resist the temptation to slap him.
I had to resist the temptation to slap him.
Ich musste der Versuchung widerstehen, ihn zu ohrfeigen.
Sensation.
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 The film caused a sensation in the media.
The film caused a sensation in the media.
Der Film erregte großes Aufsehen in den Medien.
Current affairs.
Current affairs.
Aktuelle Nachrichten.
He was the presenter of a current affairs program.
He was the presenter of a current affairs program.
Er war der Moderator einer Sendung zum aktuellen Zeitgeschehen.
To sponsor.
To sponsor.
Sponsern, finanziell unterstützen.
Coca-Cola have offered to sponsor the tournament.
Coca-Cola have offered to sponsor the tournament.
Coca-Cola hat angeboten, das Turnier zu sponsern.
Self-confident.
Self-confident.
Selbstbewusst.
Jess was only 12, but she was very self-confident.
Jess was only 12, but she was very self-confident.
Jess war erst 12, aber sie war sehr selbstbewusst.
Citizen.
Citizen.
Bürger.
He was proud to be a citizen of France.
He was proud to be a citizen of France.
Er war stolz darauf, ein französischer Staatsbürger zu sein.
Depressing.
Depressing.
Deprimierend.
It was a very depressing book.
It was a very depressing book.
Es war ein sehr deprimierendes Buch.
Egotistical.
Egotistical.
Egoistisch.
He's too egotistical to fit in with the rest of the team.
He's too egotistical to fit in with the rest of the team.
Er ist zu egoistisch, zum Rest der Mannschaft zu passen.
To blink.
To blink.
Blinken.
He flashed his torch towards the coast and a light blinked back.
He flashed his torch towards the coast and the light blinked back.
Er leuchtete mit seiner Taschenlampe auf die Küste, und ein Licht blinkte zurück.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Ohne Unterbrechung.
Over dinner, we talked non-stop.
Over dinner, we talked non-stop.
Beim Abendessen unterhielten wir uns ununterbrochen.
Voice message.
Voice message.
Sprachnachricht.
Leave me a voice message and I'll get back to you.
Leave me a voice message and I'll get back to you.
Hinterlassen Sie mir eine Nachricht und ich rufe Sie zurück.
To dress up.
To dress up.
Sich verkleiden.
When I was a kid, I loved dressing up as a cowboy.
When I was a kid, I loved dressing up as a cowboy.
Als Kind habe ich es geliebt, mich als Cowboy zu verkleiden.
To chew.
To chew.
Kauen.
The meat's so tough it is hard to chew.
The meat's so tough it is hard to chew.
Das Fleisch ist so zäh, dass es schwer zu kauen ist.
Seasick.
Seasick.
Seekrank.
She felt seasick on the boat to the island.
She felt seasick on the boat to the island.
Auf dem Boot zur Insel wurde sie seekrank.
Intention.
Intention.
Absicht.
He announced his intention to resign.
He announced his intention to resign.
Er kündigte seine Absicht an, zurückzutreten.
Rectangular.
Rectangular.
Rechteckig.
A tablet computer is rectangular.
A tablet computer is rectangular.
Ein Tablet-Computer ist rechteckig.
Loud-mouthed.
Loudmouthed.
Großmäulig.
Loud-mouthed sports fans.
Loudmouthed sports fans.
Großmäulige Sportfans.
To result.
To result.
Herauskommen. Resultieren aus.
His illness resulted from excessive drinking.
His illness resulted from excessive drinking.
Seine Krankheit war auf übermäßigen Alkoholkonsum zurückzuführen.
Benefit.
Benefit.
Vorteil, Nutzen.
What are the benefits of contact lenses?
What are the benefits of contact lenses?
Was sind die Vorteile von Kontaktlinsen?
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Begeistert.
Her parents were enthusiastic about the idea.
Her parents were enthusiastic about the idea.
Ihre Eltern waren von der Idee begeistert.
Negative.
Negative.
Negativ.
When people were asked if they liked the advert, the response was negative.
When people were asked if they liked the advert, the response was negative.
Auf die Frage, ob ihnen die Werbung gefalle, war die Antwort negativ.
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
Der Freiwillige.
The shop is run by volunteers.
The shop is run by volunteers.
Der Laden wird von Freiwilligen betrieben.
Blow your nose.
Blow your nose.
Sich schneuzen.
He blew his nose on a paper tissue.
He blew his nose on a paper tissue.
Er putzte sich die Nase mit einem Papiertuch.
Golden.
Golden.
Goldfarben.
Golden hair.
Golden hair.
Goldenes Haar.
To confirm.
To confirm.
Bestätigen.
Could you confirm your telephone number, please?
Could you confirm your telephone number, please?
Könnten Sie bitte Ihre Telefonnummer bestätigen?
To hiss.
To hiss.
Zischen, fauchen.
I hate you, she hissed.
I hate you, she hissed.
Ich hasse dich, zischte sie.
Underfed.
Underfed.
Unterernährt.
The child was so underfed you could see her bones through her skin.
The child was so underfed you could see her bones through her skin.
Das Kind war so unterernährt, dass man seine Knochen durch die Haut sehen konnte.
To scan.
To scan.
Durchleuchten.
All luggage is scanned at the airport.
All luggage is scanned at the airport.
Das gesamte Gepäck wird am Flughafen gescannt.
Starving.
Starving.
Verhungernd.
Let's have lunch, I'm starving.
Let's have lunch, I'm starving.
Lass uns zu Mittag essen, ich bin am Verhungern.
Demands.
Demands.
Anforderungen.
The demands of modern life.
The demands of modern life.
Die Anforderungen des modernen Lebens.
Generally.
Generally.
Im Allgemeinen.
Generally speaking, cars are cheaper in Europe.
Generally speaking, cars are cheaper in Europe.
Im Allgemeinen sind Autos in Europa billiger.
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Selbstachtung, Selbstwertgefühl.
He suffers from low self-esteem and depression.
He suffers from low self-esteem and depression.
Er leidet unter einem geringen Selbstwertgefühl und Depressionen.
To affect.
To affect.
Betreffen, beeinflussen, angreifen.
How did the divorce affect the children?
How did the divorce affect the children?
Wie hat sich die Scheidung auf die Kinder ausgewirkt?
To terrorize.
To terrorize.
Terrorisieren.
Gangs have been terrorizing the community.
Gangs have been terrorizing the community.
Banden haben die Gemeinde terrorisiert.
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Unnatürlich.
Her hair was an unnatural orange color.
Her hair was an unnatural orange color.
Ihr Haar hatte eine unnatürliche orange Farbe.
Spare.
Spare.
Übrig, frei.
There are spare batteries in the cupboard.
There are spare batteries in the cupboard.
Ersatzbatterien befinden sich im Schrank.
To score.
To score.
Erringen, erzielen.
How many goals has he scored this year?
How many goals has he scored this year?
Wie viele Tore hat er dieses Jahr erzielt?
Economical.
Economical.
Sparsam.
A smaller and more economical car.
A smaller and more economical car.
Ein kleineres und sparsameres Auto.
Burglary.
Burglary.
Einbruch.
There was a burglary at our neighbor's house last night.
There was a burglary at our neighbor's house last night.
Gestern Abend wurde in das Haus unseres Nachbarn eingebrochen.
Carriage.
Carriage.
Kutsche.
The Queen only rides in a carriage on very special occasions.
The Queen only rides in a carriage on very special occasions.
Die Königin fährt nur zu ganz besonderen Anlässen in einer Kutsche.
Engagement.
Engagement.
Verpflichtung, Termin.
His secretary keeps a diary for all his engagements.
His secretary keeps a diary for all his engagements.
Seine Sekretärin führt ein Tagebuch über alle seine Verpflichtungen.
Disappearance.
Disappearance.
Verschwinden.
Police are investigating the woman's disappearance.
Police are investigating the woman's disappearance.
Die Polizei untersucht das Verschwinden der Frau.
Miserable.
Miserable.
Elend, erbärmlich.
He felt very miserable.
He felt very miserable.
Fühlte sich sehr unglücklich.
Energetic.
Energetic.
Dynamisch, schwungvoll.
Dancing can be very energetic.
Dancing can be very energetic.
Tanzen kann sehr energiegeladen sein.
Postcode.
Postcode.
Postleitzahl.
I've forgotten my new postcode.
I've forgotten my new postcode.
Ich habe meine neue Postleitzahl vergessen.
Roar.
Roar.
Brüllen.
A roar of laughter.
A roar of laughter.
Schallendes Gelächter.
To record.
To record.
Aufzeichnen.
All the events were recorded in a diary.
While the events were recorded in a diary.
Alle Ereignisse wurden in einem Tagebuch festgehalten.
To feature.
To feature.
Mitwirken.
The film features Dustin Hoffman as a New York lawyer.
The film features Dustin Hoffman as a New York lawyer.
In dem Film spielt Dustin Hoffmann einen New Yorker Anwalt.
Classic.
Classic.
Klassisch.
Moby Dick is one of the classic novels of American literature.
Moby Dick is one of the classic novels of American literature.
Moby Dick ist einer der klassischen Romane der amerikanischen Literatur.
Committee.
Committee.
Ausschuss, Komitee.
The committee have elected John as chairman.
The committee have elected John as chairman.
Der Ausschuss hat John zum Vorsitzenden gewählt.
Deadly.
Deadly.
Tödlich.
A deadly spider.
A deadly spider.
Eine tödliche Spinne.
Display.
Display.
Vorführung.
A display of juggling.
A display of juggling.
Eine Jongliervorführung.
One way.
One way.
Einbahn.
He drove the wrong way down a one-way street.
He drove the wrong way down a one-way street.
Fuhr in der falschen Richtung durch eine Einbahnstraße.
Countless.
Countless.
Unzählig.
A drug that has saved countless lives.
A drug that has saved countless lives.
Ein Medikament, das unzählige Leben gerettet hat.
Equal.
Equal.
Gleich.
Democracy is based on the idea that all people are equal.
Democracy is based on the idea that all people are equal.
Die Demokratie beruht auf der Idee, dass alle Menschen gleich sind.
To die.
To die.
Färben.
Her hair was dyed blonde.
Her hair was dyed blonde.
Ihr Haar war blond gefärbt.
Electronically.
Electronically.
Elektronisch. Auf elektronischem Weg.
He sends money to his bank electronically.
He sends money to his bank electronically.
Schickt das Geld elektronisch an seine Bank.
Passionate.
Passionate.
Leidenschaftlich.
A passionate speech.
A passionate speech.
Eine leidenschaftliche Rede.
To administer.
To administer.
Verabreichen.
The medicine was administered in regular doses.
The medicine was administered in regular doses.
Das Medikament wurde in regelmäßigen Abständen verabreicht.
To balance.
To balance.
Ausgleichen.
The government should cut spending so it can balance the budget.
The government should cut spending so it can balance the budget.
Die Regierung sollte die Ausgaben kürzen, um den Haushalt auszugleichen.
Industrial.
Industrial.
Industriell, Industrie.
An industrial accident.
An industrial accident.
Ein Arbeitsunfall.
To confiscate.
To confiscate.
Beschlagnahmen.
Customs officers confiscated his passport.
Customs officers confiscated his passport.
Die Zollbeamten beschlagnahmten seinen Reisepass.
Furious.
Furious.
Wütend, zornig.
She was furious with me.
She was furious with me.
Sie war wütend auf mich.
Karaoke.
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 She loves karaoke but she has a terrible voice.
She loves karaoke but she has a terrible voice.
Sie liebt Karaoke, aber sie hat eine schreckliche Stimme.
Tracksuit.
Tracksuit.
Trainingsanzug.
He wore a comfortable new tracksuit to the game.
He wore a comfortable new tracksuit to the game.
Zu dem Spiel trug er einen bequemen neuen Trainingsanzug.
Scar.
Scar.
Narbe.
He had a scar down one side of his face.
He had a scar down one side of his face.
Er hatte eine Narbe auf einer Seite seines Gesichts.
Standard of living.
Standard of living.
Lebensstandard.
Japan has a very high standard of living.
Japan has a very high standard of living.
Japan hat einen sehr hohen Lebensstandard.
Domestic.
Domestic.
Häuslich.
We share the domestic chores.
We share the domestic chores.
Wir teilen uns die Hausarbeit.
To fall over.
To fall over.
Hinfallen.
I fell over on the ice.
I fell over on the ice.
Ich bin auf dem Eis umgefallen.
Assignment.
Assignment.
Aufgabe.
Students have to do 3 written assignments.
Students have to do 3 written assignments.
Die Schüler müssen 3 schriftliche Arbeiten anfertigen.
Insecure.
Insecure.
Unsicher.
She's very insecure about her appearance.
She's very insecure about her appearance.
Sie ist sehr unsicher, was ihr Aussehen angeht.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Kauf.
This car is my most expensive purchase.
This car is my most expensive purchase.
Dieses Auto ist meine teuerste Anschaffung.
Military.
Military.
Militärisch.
All young men had to do military service.
All young men had to do military service.
Alle jungen Männer mussten den Militärdienst ableisten.
Scheme.
Scheme.
Plan.
A government training scheme for young people.
A government training scheme for young people.
Ein staatliches Ausbildungsprogramm für junge Menschen.
Curse.
Curse.
Fluch.
A witch's curse.
A witch's curse.
Der Fluch einer Hexe.
Stationers.
Stationers.
Schreibwarenhandlung.
I went into the stationers to buy a new pen.
I went into the stationers to buy a new pen.
Ich ging in den Schreibwarenladen, um einen neuen Stift zu kaufen.
Artistic.
Artistic.
Künstlerisch.
Dennis is the film's artistic director.
Dennis is the film's artistic director.
Dennis ist der künstlerische Leiter des Films.
Legend.
Legend.
Legende.
He was a legend in his own lifetime.
He was a legend in his own lifetime.
War schon zu Lebzeiten eine Legende.
To dispose of.
To dispose of.
Entsorgen.
Safer ways of disposing of waste.
Safer ways of disposing of waste.
Sicherere Wege der Abfallbeseitigung.
Telepathic.
Telepathic.
Telepathisch.
The twins' awareness of each other's feelings is almost telepathic.
The twins' awareness of each other's feelings is almost telepathic.
Das Bewusstsein der Zwillinge für die Gefühle des anderen ist fast telepathisch.
To import.
To import.
Importieren.
The store imports Italian cheeses and meats.
The store imports Italian cheeses and meats.
Das Geschäft importiert italienische Käsesorten und Fleischwaren.